A bunch of rookie players on the
Ultimate team. So today I'm playing with my ultimate team. Let's just say I've been grinding for a few days. For example, I have used 99 overall Justin Jefferson at wide receiver
right now about whether Jalen Hurts or Cam Newton was better, and because of his shoulder injury, people forget how good a passer he was. Jalen Hurts will be absolutely thrilled if Ted Ginn Jr. and Devin Funchess were wide receivers 1 and 2. And while Hurts will end up as a better and longer overall career, his individual greatness will never reach the level that Newton was at for a couple years before the Panthers' terrible offense got him injured. There's a huge debate right now about whether Jalen Hurts or Cam Newton was better, and because of his shoulder injury, people forget how good a passer he was. Jalen Hurts will be absolutely
Jackson Dart was throwing dimes off a yacht, and everyone was making fun of his strength for dropping the pass. But he is really just preparing him for the Giants when he has to throw deep balls to Darius Slayton next year. The Kansas City radio host is going viral for calling Patrick Mahomes fat. Now everyone has been saying this for years, but I think it was the way he said it which made it go so viral.
Vacation photos are popping up of Patrick Mahomes, and he's fat.
Apparently Patrick loves DoorDashing fried chicken, so also spot in Kansas City. Everyone wants to notice him, and this is hilarious. It was very funny. Wait, that's not a big deal. With fried chicken, when people want to make fun of her,
It's my favorite cheat day meal. Mexican food.
Kansas City radio host is going viral for calling Patrick Mahomes fat. Anyway, everyone has been saying
All the time to me about unemployment players if your team wants to do that more and more unemployment players knows it's impossible. Bears just reached a 5-year extension with their general manager Ryan Poles, and I don't know why they did this. Poles has a 15-36 record against Indiana. Bears have finished in last place in their division every year it's been. Rather than do it, Williams used to even interview Jaden Daniels. Nobody thought I could.
Also, it's the weekend. This week, sick kids at a hospital. And it was too funny how these two did not recognize him at first, since he did not show up in a full uniform, and they had only seen him on their TV in football pads and a helmet.
What you guys looking for?
And continues into the end zone.
Hey,
It's a
you
touchdown.
here yet?
A little over 20 seconds remaining in the half as they'll line up here
I'm
first
done.
and 10. Oh, he fakes a
Yeah.
spike.
Hi! Also, it's the weekend.
Taken in. It's
It's
complete.
so popular that at the end of the game this year, all the Eagles defenders were arguing with each other over who should keep his jersey. But in hindsight, this was so silly, since there was no need to fight over it, because you could just go to his house when he is not there and take it. And there was honestly even no need to break into his house. They could have just walked past his offensive line and taken it directly from Burrow.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And that pushes the lead up to an even 20.
Some people are saying that this is the type of TV you could buy in the summer and then it'd burn out once it's January, while others are saying it's really just the remote, which is glitchy, and the TV stand, which never holds up. But I bought one of these before with a functional stand and a new improved remote, but the signal still got intercepted 4 times per hour, so I had to return. Some people are saying that this is the type of TV you could buy in
Bills' new stadium has a roof that will keep the wind from getting down to the field. Over the last 5 years, Josh Allen averages just 7.4 yards per attempt in home games. This leads 18th in the NFL, so while this will for sure improve in the new stadium, it's actually a disadvantage for the Bills. Since opposing quarterbacks coming to Buffalo struggle even more than Allen with a super strong arm. Bills' new stadium has a roof that will keep the wind from getting down to the field.
This member of Bill's Mafia is by far the smartest thing in the NFL. After seeing his setup for his car, it's hilarious to see a Thomas the Tank Engine first pick dog, as well as the stepbrother's photo of Young Woman, and he grabbed behind a team Buffalo, doing everything in their power to do this.
The Chiefs have some of the craziest wins with Patrick Mahomes. Thanks to the best, but the most hilarious way they ever won a game was actually way before Mahomes. They were playing the
Still lurks like holy.
Inspired on the final play of the game. There was a late penalty flag against the Browns defender, taking off his helmet. So the Chiefs went to attempt a game-winning field goal. Zeros on the clock, which gave them a 40-39 win.
As we get rolling to quarter 3.
Chiefs GM Brett Veach is going viral for saying this might be it when he was asked about Travis Kelce, and it's kind of absurd how out of context this is. Since the full quote is about how over the last couple of years there are points in the season where you think this might be it, but when the games are most important and the lives of the Browns team always finds the summer, which is exactly what happened recently, with the exception of the Super Bowl defeat for Chiefs GM Brett Veach is going viral for saying this might be it when he was asked about Travis Kelce, and it's kind of absurd how out of context this is. Since the full quote is about how over the last couple of years there are points in the season where you think this might be it, but then when the games are most important in the lives of the Browns, he always finds it somewhere, which is exactly what happened recently, with the exception of Travis and Jason Kelce had the best moments together. Yes, Jason just wanted to find some peace in his retirement by becoming a good cover teams who's going but made the mistakes including his brother in that process.
And that stretches the lead all the way up to 27.
And all Philadelphia.
Well, Travis also pricked Jason by making him think he was signing a jersey with some of the most famous athletes in the world. And having the waitress get quote-unquote knocked by Jason who blamed him entirely, and letting him just marinate in shame, before eventually letting him in on the joke. Travis and Jason Hudson.
The Bills are too funny because after they played 2 years about the Dolphin Stadium and the canopy, the biggest to the sideline is 30 degrees cooler than the visiting teams. The Bills decided to do the same thing with their new stadium, so that in the winter, their side will be in the sun, and out of the winter, their opponents will be freezing and in the wind.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right
the
here.
Cowboys, Texans in the NFL all donated $500,000 to the Bucks, Texas. But then, a step further, what did the Jackson $1 million instead of some charity organization.
Though I'm young, I'm truly gifted at basket.
We're officially planning on borrowed time with Joe Burrow. Anything else at this point, we gotta consider ourselves lucky that we got to witness it live. Since Burrow's at the very least on target, but he's one of the most dynamic quarterbacks in the league, but retired at age 29, except that in the first 5 seasons, Joe Burrow's completed over 25% more than Bucks' scoring rate, the amount of sacks he takes. We're officially planning on borrowed time.
Cousins is hilarious because he's worth over $400 million, but he still goes to the normal public barbershop for his haircut. The lady asked him what he was looking for, and Bro pulled up his NFL team headshot as a reference. Kirk Cousins, Patrick Mahomes, said he thought it was an early workout, but then after doing some classes with his wife, realized how hard Pilates was, but also how beneficial it was for getting him his first down, since when you do that, you won't.
Washington is bringing back classic uniform style for this season.
He loses it, somehow ball.
No, he didn't spike it. He faked it.
Win.
And that is going to wind
As
up
what people would say,
incomplete.
after
So they
Mahomes
tried
won
to
the
hit him with
MVP,
something you don't see too
Lamar Jackson
often.
became the first player
But it doesn't
to
work
throw
out.
20 touchdowns, have a passer rating above 115, and not with the MVP. Since unlike all the previous winners who did this, Lamar also rushed for over 900 yards. And if I remember, touchdowns, rushing touchdowns wasn't enough to win the MVP. 4 98 yards.